like one thing that's also important to me, along with explaining to them, what they want to do in life, also explaining to them, you know, something I feel lacked in our community was like just teaching us about finances, financial literacy. It's so often that, I look at stuff now and it's like, dang, how come I didn't learn this way back then? Wait a minute, what life insurance do what? We got to do, you know what I mean? Like it's just certain little things that we never thought about. I used to think, you get a credit card, you got it for emergency purposes only, not realizing you could take that same credit card and leverage it and build more credit, therefore establishing something so you can go buy you a property. You know what I mean? It's just like little stuff like that that we wasn't taught to always try and instill a little bit of financial literacy in them, letting them know, the value in saving your money, not just in a savings account, but also investing it, whether that be in stocks and bonds and your ETFs and cryptocurrency, whatever it is that you want to invest in, learning how to invest and understanding, what it takes to invest and just knowing how to do it, just the bare minimum. I'm no professional by a long shot, but just understanding that, hey, I know this is an avenue that we need to, utilize if we want to continue this wealth growth, and I think that's something that's super important to me. So I always try and instill some type of financial literacy in any type of car ride lesson that we got. It's all about whatever you do, understanding the bottom line is to make sure you can support yourself and your family. So
yeah, man, great point for real.
yeah,
Great point. That's all I try to tell my sons. Like you said, I'm not an expert, but I try to tell them always put money away to the side, because you never know, what's gonna happen, in the future. And one day when they do get jobs where they start getting a consistent income, to say, hey, just try not to just run through your money check to check.
Yeah.
Something away, even when it comes to credit, hey, be careful with that. You can, you can put yourself in a hole, with all these credit cards and things of that nature. And then, with the thing what you said with property, man, I wish I would have known that, know what I know now back to when I was, 16, because I was working since I was 15 and a half when I had to work for them. So, steady work, year in and year out. And if I'd have did things differently, I know for sure I probably could have had at least 2 or 3 pieces of property by now.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, like all the money we didn't use just to go hang out. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Because it don't take much if you know the right resources that's out there, and it's a lot of resources. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's another good point, man. So if you're watching this, hey, comment, if you agree with us or even if you disagree, we're here to share information, positive feedback, constructive criticism, it's all good. So, shout out to Monarchs Fashion Company for sponsoring this. We're going to end it in their slogan, educating us.
There we go.
Action. Peace.
Peace.